Welcome aboard! We're excited to share our transatlantic repositioning cruise with you.
Yay! Get ready to set sail with us on a journey from Florida to Italy aboard the Norwegian cruise line ship, the Epic, with a port stop in Alicante, Spain.
In this video, we will show you footage from our time aboard the Norwegian Epic cruise ship, showing our journey from America to Europe without ever getting on an airplane. We also reveal exactly how much it cost, and spoiler alert, it actually cost us less than if we'd had flown.
I'm Noelle.
And I'm Jonathan.
We're on a mission to live in 100 countries.
We're not just traveling, we're travel living, combining travel and living to create a more fulfilling life.
On our channel, we're sharing new things that we learn as we experience different cultures and meet amazing people.
From off-the-beaten-path destinations to practical tips for living a healthy life.
We hope to inspire you to pursue your own adventures.
So join us as we make the world our home, one destination at a time.
Subscribe for free!
So we're here in line for the Norwegian Epic, Norwegian Cruise Line. It's kind of a long line. Look who has the cutest bucket hat ever.
Time to go! Almost. We get to leave after these guys. I imagine that this is what we will look like when we leave Port Canaveral, Florida.
Whoa, I forget how enormous these cruise ships are.
Let's check out our room. We got an inside cabin, which is usually more affordable than one with a view. All right, welcome. We made it to the Norwegian Epic cruise ship. And this is our stateroom. It's an inside room, but it's quite spacious. Big bed. Look at the bed.
Whoa.
Takes up basically that whole part. It looks very, very comfy. It's got the TV, of course, little TV. And like hair dryer and drawers, and the bathroom's all like split up. Here's the toilet. A little area and a shower. I love that it's the hose shower. And you can separate yourself. Right. And the closet.
Oh.
Very spacious, very nice. I love it.
Traveling by cruise is not for everyone. It is much slower than an airplane. This ship will be our home for 13 days, 12 nights. Life aboard a cruise ship is very luxurious. Your cabin is cleaned every day. All the food is made for you. There is always someplace you can go to eat. Always. And there is always something to do, if not just to relax or look out at the ocean. You can even learn new skills, like ballroom dance. This was one of my favorite things to do. Here we are learning the samba from members of the Burn the Floor dance company. They were also the main entertainment on the ship.
Hi, Noelle.
Hello. This is the main dining where you can order food from a menu. This is the buffet dining area. You can look out at the endless ocean as you eat an endless amount of food. You can't get that on an airplane or a normal hotel, but it does mean we should probably hit the gym.
So she is pulling herself up.
It is worth noting that the gym was only this busy the first couple days aboard.
We enjoyed some unique activities like this fruit carving demonstration.
These two chefs from Indonesia were amazing fruit carvers.
I liked this cake decorating demonstration.
Even though there were more than 3,000 passengers aboard, plus the 2,000 crew members, you can still find a secluded spot to explore. This is the lounge, and it is usually very busy at night, but in the middle of the day, there was no one here. They usually have karaoke nights, live music, dancing, things like that.
Okay, Noelle, here's Noelle. She's gonna do a shuffleboarding demonstration for the camera. She's the red, I'm black. You're trying to get this puck onto the score, okay? If you hit it into the negative, the 10, that's negative 10 points.
Okay.
Let's see it.
I've never done this before. We are at Oh She Hands.
Oh, she hands. Oh, she hands. Wow. This is a nice Irish bar, pub. Good pub food. Oh yeah. And oh yeah, I got some lechon asado, fried plantains, black beans and rice. My favorite, I get this every day. A Reuben sandwich, sauerkraut and Swiss cheese, corned beef on rye. Well, I got a delicious chicken salad sandwich.
More dance lessons! This time we're learning Roomba. The Burn the Floor show was very amazing. We weren't allowed to film it, of course, but it was great.
Life aboard the ship is all about relaxing, and today is a nice day for it. When crossing the Atlantic, the weather is not always warm enough to sunbathe. We crossed over in April, and many days it was chilly on the open ocean.
Bye. Here I go. We're on the cruise ship at the La Cucina Italian restaurant. Of course, we're just here for lunch, and so we just pull food from the buffet. Trying to plan a little bit out what we're doing next. Because look at the schedule, holy cow. Is there a lot to do in Noel?
Yes. Too much.
How about we do everything?
Oh, we can't.
We
That's why we're choosing.
We have to choose, huh?
Yeah.
What's next on the agenda?
Deal or no deal. We'll just go watch.
Deal or no deal?
Yeah, in the theater. Dinner at the Shanghai Chinese noodle bar.
Oh,
So
delicious.
Chinese food. And then a magician at the Epic Theater tonight. And then we'll go to the actual dining room after that for a late visit. The boat can really rock. If you get seasick, don't forget to pack Dramamine. Jonathan and I felt fine, but we noticed a lot of people needing it.
Hi Noel, where are we?
We're in the Gibraltar Strait.
So I'm looking at
Africa, Morocco.
Africa. Wow, that's a tall mountain. I never knew there's such tall mountains right there next to the water.
Beautiful weather.
Beautiful weather. And what is that over there? Can you see it? Europe. Wow. Beautiful water. Dolphins playing in the wake. Lots of fishing boats we've passed, and just super cool. What a historic moment. We get to see Europe and Africa at the same time.
Hello from Alicante, Spain.
Here we are in Alicante, Spain. Just wait for it. Wait for it. There's the castle. First time I've ever been in Europe. Today, right now.
The ship is docked right next to the iconic castle, and that's where we are going to hike up. Let's go!
This is the first time I had ever been to Europe.
And the first time either of us had been to Spain.
Walking through the city is so cool. I can't believe we made it all the way across the Atlantic Ocean.
Here we are at the church. How's it look? Well,
Looks old.
wow.
We're almost to the castle. I think we are within the outer walls.
This is quite the hike. I want to get to the very top.
Castillo de Santa Marta.
We made it to the top of the tallest point around. Wow. After adding up everything, fees, tips, a modest internet package, the whole cruise, which includes food for 13 days and 12 nights, the total was $1,332.44.
We booked on Black Friday, which saved us around $500.
Divide that by 12 nights, and that is about $111 per night, less than most hotel stays. Well worth the adventure, especially if you're traveling and living at the same time like us. I'm ready to hike down and jump in the ocean.
Alright, go on in.
Really cold.
It's cold. take a walk down by the harbor. It is nice that we can get everywhere we need to just by walking from the cruise ship. We didn't even need to take a bus or taxi.
Look at this place. It's like the promenade. It's got, or the, I don't know, like restaurants you eat outside. And Spain is apparently known for its tapas. So people eat that type of food. I don't know what it is. Little samples of food. It's like appetizers, but it's very pretty. Look at this.
There is nothing that quite says Europe to me than a nice bakery. Such delicious pastries.
What is the name of this bakery? Wait, this is their McDonald's?
That's it. Thank you for watching this video and being part of our transatlantic journey.
Like and subscribe for more content on our adventures.
Hey Jonathan, did you know we're on a cruise ship on the water? How does that make you feel?